I can remember
Keep your hands away from your own. Yeah.
I can remember one night, and we were way in the mountains, and the truck, the engine threw a rod, which a rod is what piston is hooked on, and that's what turns the crankshaft, and it come out through the side of the block, so therefore it wouldn't run anymore. And so my father-in-law, he walked a couple of miles and to where there was a telephone, and then he called somebody to bring a cat out to tow the truck up to the top of the hill where we could reload it over onto another truck. And the bees were stinging me, and of course I didn't like being stung, and it was very painful. And by then I was ready to start looking for another job, but I stuck it out, and eventually we worked all night and got the thing reloaded by hand over on to another truck. We weren't palletized then, so everything was picking them up and setting them down by hand, and of course the bees are coming out and stinging mad, and so the best thing that ever happened to the bee business was when somebody invented pallets and forklifts to pick them up and load them.
How how about that you were chosen to get the what do you call it for for when you get stung?
Well, that was a few years later. I was at a bee meeting in Brainerd, the state bee convention at Holiday Inn in Brainerd, and there was a couple of doctors from the Mayo Clinic from Rochester, and so they wanted somebody to donate blood that got stung a lot and didn't have any bad reactions. So there was two of us that donated blood. The other guy was Bob Isley, and he was murdered a few years later in Brazil. But they took our blood and made the first serum for people that are allergic to bee sting. And actually, any beekeeper's family could get it for the first 20 years for free. And your dad turned out to be allergic to bees, and so they gave, through a doctor, they gave him shots and got him over being allergic. So he benefited from the serum.